not the one. That's a Sizzix one.
Our National Scrapbook Celebration. Boom, 20% off dies today is our special. So if you go online, stop in the store, it's a great deal. And it's a great time to get some dies. And look at, here's where we are. Memory bound. I think we got a little something going on, but you guys might want to wait a minute. Not viewers, but there's some back room stuff going on over here. They're figuring out there's a routine coming up today. Maybe because it's Friday and everyone's just a little bit crazy. But while they're getting ready, look what Katie's doing today. She's using this bee stamp called Buzzy Bees from Dare to Be Artsy, and she's going to make some really cute cards. Well, I mean, we all expect that, don't we, from Katie? And who knows what other craziness could happen. But what I want to mention before we got started, Chris asked me, this is the 6x8 collection pack from 49 and Market called Vintage Artistry Anywhere. It came back in stock yesterday. We have a customer who was in the store from Pella, the bakery capital of Iowa, and she asked for this, and we never got your name and your phone number, and I'm so sorry, but if that's you, give us a call. They're back in stock. We want to get it for you. It has all these wonderful papers. So let us know, and we'll make sure that we get that. And when do you guys want to? You ready? Are you sure? Okay, wait, let's see what we've got. Happy Friday from Denver. Hi, Kim and Rita, Mary. Hello. It is May 7th. Oh, did I put the wrong date down? Oops. I have no idea what date I put on here now, but I can fix that afterwards. Here's Katie's supplies all ready to go. And we are going to, it's a little crazy here today, but we've got something going on. Oh, look at here's Maggie and Chris. They're masked up and ready for something, some excitement.
I'm ready. 1, 2, 3. I'm bringing home my baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it stung me.
Oh.
Where'd she go?
This is like a Broadway performance.
Maybe we need to. I'm bringing
A little louder.
baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy?
Oh my gosh. Katie. Oh, where's Dawn at? This is like her dancing in her song.
Oh, we're not. Let's do right now. Like, I gotta stop it.
Oh, you guys are the best. Juanita said it looks like a fun day. It's always a fun day at Memory Bound.
That didn't go as planned.
Oh, I think they loved it. We're getting lots of happy faces and hearts. Oh my gosh, Katie, way to make an entrance on this Friday morning. I knew you could do it. I knew it.
My family's always so proud.
Okay, Linda canceled her appointment today, Katie, just to be here
I
with
told
you.
her
Did you know that?
She told me that
Oh
yesterday.
my gosh.
And I said, don't do that.
Oh
It's
my
not
gosh.
that exciting.
Katie's got a very fun outfit on today, and you're
Thank
looking
you.
good. You're looking really
Thanks.
good.
You know, you're not supposed to wear horizontal stripes.
You're not, but they look good on you.
Oh, thank
they
you.
do. They look good. You look great.
All right.
And
well,
Lori
welcome.
wants to have whatever you are having.
Coffee?
Karen says, what a great show. Crazy Katie. Super excited to watch live today, and Katie does not disappoint.
Okay.
Susan's on her way.
Yay!
So, hey, you can't beat that.
No, awesome.
But-
Don't watch TV though, and
Hey, it's Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
Hello.
I like to say Friday.
that's okay.
So we're here today. Good morning, everybody.
Good
We're
morning.
Memory Bound. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't tell her name. Maybe we shouldn't. I have no idea. But Katie's here 2 days in a row.
I know. I'm a little tired.
It's like double bonus. Yeah, you might have to
is.
like
I'm
relax a little
exhausted.
bit.
Yeah, I might need to have some more coffee.
They
All
said
right.
put down your coffee is what Donna said. She said put down your coffee.
I just got a text that said, "I'm so lucky to be friends with a bee."
Oh my gosh. Okay, Christy's hilarious because she said she was driving and missed her driveway when you came out.
My God.
Oh my gosh.
I ran out in the driveway yesterday when Jack got home with my bee costume, and I ran over.
Oh, did you embarrass him?
Well, Jack just kind of is used to it. I would say my boys just kind of go.
How would you embarrass your kids? I think they know.
Yeah, my
pretty
kids,
much.
Yeah. All right.
So,
well, welcome.
I guess should we get started?
Well, sure. Why not?
Yeah. Should we? Do you want to show this?
Okay.
first?
Sure. Absolutely.
Then we can see your little wings, and she's got a little stinger butt too. Okay, we're excited because we got a product finally back in stock that we've been waiting for, and Katie showed a really neat album that she made.
So this was last week, or gosh, April 29th. Was that last week? I'm not sure. I think it was.
It was a few days ago.
But my inspiration was the crop that's coming up, and this is Scrapping with My Nomies Scrapbook Weekend. And you can add, so I created this with the Snap Flipbook, and I believe this one is the teal.
The teal,
and it's $7.99.
So this video is on April 29th on our page if you want to go back and watch it and see Katie again live.
And so this comes with all the pages I used in here. You can get extra refill pages. Just make sure it says Flipbook on it, your refill pages.
Right.
So I'll just do a quick flip through here, and it has tags and inserts and journal cards, and I show you how to slice your page refill, how to cut page refills.
That's so cool.
And then flaps to add. And if you just want to make, I had a customer come in yesterday and she wanted to make a trip out of this book, but she still bought it because I do have picture directions, and she was excited about that. So you can use other collections in here.
Yeah, just change up your paper and you've got a whole new theme.
Yeah, and these are the...
I'm sorry, it's a squirrel moment, but Beth dumped her coffee. Beth is the one that always says, give her a warning.
Sorry. That's like, I kind of inside go, I'm sorry, but then I kind of go, yay! It worked. It worked.
This is a really cute album. Very cute, Katie.
Thanks.
And it's made with the Crafting with My Nomies collection pack and ephemera, and that is back in stock, and that's why we wanted to show it again today.
And so this is, and it's not priced, but I think it's $14.99
for the stickers, and I don't know if you get 12 papers maybe?
Yes, because you get 2 every sheet. And then this is the ephemera pack, and the ephemera pack is $4.99.
And those are online under New or Collections, Crafting with My Nomies. And then Katie also has this nice cutting guide that you can get with color pictures and measurements. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, Dawn's here.
Imagine. All right, so then, yes.
She missed the song.
I know, I
That's
can't
her
believe
big
it.
song.
I know. I thought
she had
would
a
come
phone call.
out.
She had a phone call.
So then you can also purchase the directions, or I should say, you have to cut directions and picture directions on how to create the...
If you want just to be able to read it and get your directions or your measurements, and you don't want to have to figure it out yourself, it's perfect.
$5.99.
All right.
All right. Do you want to look through the other stuff, or do you want to?
Let's just do this other stuff while we're here.
All right.
We did that because that's somebody wanted that. We don't know who it was. It's a mystery.
And this I think we showed yesterday.
And we actually have some left.
Yeah, a few. This is restock. This is a ledger script. I think someone used it. Maybe Teresa.
It's a great background stamp for all kinds of projects.
$21.99. Yeah, it was a popular one. All right, and our layered circle punches are in. I use circle punches all the time. 1.5, 1 inch, and 5/8, and it's $29.99 for 3. So
yeah,
there you go.
That's a good deal for 3 punches.
It is. Now, the mega packs are back in from the Flower Garden. Is this Simple Stories or
it's
Cartabella?
Cartabella, and it's the product that Janet did all of her projects with, the cards and the banners and such.
Yeah, so that's in stock. And then this is restocked too. This is the Prima Nature Lover. Oh, I can't.
That's a neat little tablet.
It is. I always like getting the smaller tablets too because they make good cards. Can you see all that?
Now we can.
Okay. Good angle shooting.
Yeah, that's really neat. So those are online under paper packs and 6x6. You'll find both of those.
$6.99, and the mega pack is $11.99. 48 sheets, front and back.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And that's the one, again, Janet used. Now this is masking paper.
Yes, I love using that.
$8.99 for masking paper.
And you can use it over and over. It keeps its stickiness.
Yeah. You know, I need to experiment more with this.
I've used it quite a bit.
Have you?
It's great. Yeah.
We should do a little demo on that.
We should.
Our brayers are back in, the large ones and the small ones.
Tim brayers are back.
Yes. The Cartabella 4th of July stamp set. This went fast, and it's back in for $12.99.
There's not a lot of patriotic stamp sets.
There's
so we
not.
wanted to make sure we got that one back in.
I love this one at the bottom.
Yeah, it's got the
That is
parade
great.
and the country
Yeah.
and America the Beautiful. It's a really good one.
And then
Oh.
these,
Oh, you showed that yesterday.
yes, $7.99 is the Stamp Pendable. Stamp Pendable.
Yeah.
Press and glide across your stamping platform. And I did use it yesterday and showed it, and I bet half a dozen people say, "Did you really like it, Katie?" And I'll have to say,
Including me.
including Kelly. And I really did like it. So when I went over my stamp yesterday, I pressed down, went over it, opened it, and I had a perfect stamp. I didn't have little areas where I needed to restamp.
It's nice if you've got hands, like arthritis in your hands, or you have loss of strength.
Yeah.
So it's really great.
If I wanted to make it darker, I would have stamped it again, but it was one stamp and done, so it was very nice. I really liked it a lot.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And our slimline cards are back in, which is very exciting because people were asking about these yesterday. This is the one I used today, is the number 9 slim cards.
Okay.
$2.99.
So we have the number 9 slim card. Katie, you busy there reading a message?
Oh my
or can we
God.
move on?
Jason, my husband,
This stamp is $12.99.
Oh
so
my God.
you go ahead, Katie. Let
I'm
me
just
finish
sad I
up.
missed the dance. I wanted to
And then we also have the number 6 card base and the number 6 envelopes. And these are going to be under card making. Oh, okay, Candace. This is what we ordered, and somebody was in the store and wanted it last week from Pella, I believe. And they never got their name written down at the front counter, so we're not sure who it's for. So it's the Vintage Artistry Anywhere 6x8 paper pack. Okay.
All right, these slimline cards, did you show these?
I think we did.
Okay.
So we got
All
the
right, so
slimline
we have
cards and envelopes are back.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
So we're ready to get started,
We are.
Katie.
One thing I'm going to show first is Teresa has made a bee.
Oh, yes.
The tradition continues. A bee tag. The antennas are the eye patch.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that awesome? And the hair, she made the two hairs.
I hope Janine is watching this.
Yeah.
Janine's
and then
working
Velcro.
on the
Not
bride and
Velcro.
groom. The vellum?
Vellum, yes.
Another V word.
Another V. And then obviously the stripes.
Well,
that she
and the
put on there.
trick-or-treaters are on sale today. They're 20% off. So
Yeah, and
our
the trick-or-treaters
dies
are $19.99.
are on
20% off.
sale today, 20% off online or in the store or over the phone, however you want to do it.
Yeah.
And we're good to go.
Oh, I know, dies. Woohoo, 20% off. That's huge.
It is. I can tell because we've been pretty busy this
We
morning.
have been busy. And someone asked yesterday, they were beginner Copics and some suggested starter colors. And so I found this on Jennifer McGuire. If you have not been to Jennifer McGuire's website, she is just a wealth of information. You could go there. She does cards, stamping, embossing, all sorts of things. But she had this list and she would show you also how to use the Copics more. Now her colors are pretty vibrant and bright. But here is a beginner's list, and I'm going to leave this up at the counter too. So if you come in,
that
you
would
can
be great,
see it.
Katie. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're looking for Katie's directions, all you have to do is type in Katie in the search bar, and you will find everything. So type in Katie, and you'll find all her directions and cutting guides.
Katie.
Yes, not with the Y. Thank you. You know what? I just assumed people would type it in that way. So
Oh, well,
that's
so do
great.
I. I was just
That's
being
wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gosh.
So
All
what do
right.
we got going today?
So what are we going to do today? Where are my cards, Kelly?
I
Here we
don't
go.
know. It looks like looks like you were busy getting your dance routine
I
going today,
was.
and you don't have your stuff out.
I practiced that a lot, and it looks like my husband
We
watched,
could
so that's
tell.
really embarrassing.
Wait,
Okay.
isn't he kind of used to you, Katie?
Oh gosh, yeah, it doesn't surprise him. He probably would have joined me. Okay, these are the cards I'm going to share with you today and how to create them. This is a slimline one. Well, two slimlines.
And they're the number 9 slimline,
yeah,
right?
it's this one, the number 9 slimline
Okay,
for
and we have
$2.99.
envelopes and card bases.
Yes, I use these quite a bit. I like the smaller
They're just kind
slimline.
of different. They're a little different.
And then 2 regular size cards, I'll say. And I'm going to show you how to do them and do the die cutting and so forth. And then this is a slimline card also, but it opens this way.
All right. Well, that's different. A little
Yeah.
unique. I like it.
All right, so the first thing I'm going to do before I show the cards is show you some of my coloring. And I'm going to leave this up at the front also, so people came in yesterday and asked about colors, and if I wasn't available, now the other girls can help out too. So the first thing is I wanted to show you with the bee, and I laid all this color down yesterday, and one thing what's nice with Copics is that you're not finished until you decide you're finished. And so
you can keep adding colors.
yeah,
I love it.
So I'm going to show you how I did my coloring real quick on these items that you're going to find on the cards. So the first color is Y13, and I put that down first. And since I did it yesterday, it has dried. So today I'm just going to run over it real quick just to kind of get it a little bit more wet, I guess.
Okay, and so you are
yeah, please
using
put that up.
Y13.
Yes.
Whoops, a little blurry there. And then we had a question about the Hello die, probably because we showed your card there.
Yeah.
It's made from Photoplay. So you could go online and you could
20%
maybe
off.
type in hello or go to Photoplay.
$8.99. And this is a stamp set that goes with it.
Perfect.
At $13.99.
Okay.
All right, so I laid that color down, and now I'm going to use Y15
Okay.
to add some shadows to his belly.
Okay.
And so I'm going to add those real quick to his belly, or her belly.
Get a little dark shadows under
Yeah.
there.
And then I go back over it just to blend it with my Y13. And so if you get a phone call, have to go get some snacks, and it dries, it's okay. It's not done. You can still go back and
You
change
can always add
it.
more, can't you?
Now on here, I used the cheeks, I used RV21, which is pretty bright, you can see. And I didn't want it that bright. I actually wanted to use RV10. Oops, here, I'm going to switch my lids. And so what I did was used my eraser, my 0,
Okay.
and put that on the cheek to take out some
just to
color.
lighten it up a little
lighten it
bit.
up, yeah.
It's a
And you
good
can
tip.
see I did that last night and it dried. And so it dries lighter. And then just like yesterday, I'm going to use my B000 to add some wing
add
colors.
just a little wing color. I
Yep.
love it.
There we go. And then he is done.
And here he is. all
Yeah, so
done up
we're
on a
going to
card.
use him several times. And this one also. Okay. Then let's hop down to the pink. So the pinks are RV21 and RV10. And so I've
Okay.
already laid down the 10. And so if I'd go back and let's just, you know what? I'm just going to start and lay the 21 down
Okay.
for the shadows. And notice I'm just doing it fairly quickly, nothing, too
Uh-huh.
fancy. These I want the cheeks to be darker, so I'm actually going to go over them again. And then my RV10.
Hey, Chris.
All right, so now, oops, I got to make sure I put my lids on the right ones.
Yeah,
So she's blended too.
Isn't it? Have you ever mixed up your colors?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Chris.
All right, so now I'm going to put the blue on. And then I want her to look like she has some eyeshadow. Some eyeshadows on her little eyes.
Let me
Yeah,
zoom
so
in.
she's a
Let
little
me
bit
zoom in
different.
on that. Well, that's because be true to who you
Yes,
are, right?
Yes. Yesterday's "Be True to Who You Are" looked like.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see yesterday.
Was a different daisy.
Oh,
So,
that's really neat, Katie. You're amazing.
oh, thank you.
Okay, they want to know what
Yeah.
brand of paper you're using.
This is the Copic paper that I use. It's
Nina?
Nina, yeah, the Nina paper, which you can use whatever you would like or try out, I should say. But I like the Nina paper because it stays put. I haven't had any issues. And when I say stays put, when I color over it where I have stamped, it doesn't bleed.
So it
And so
stays
I-
within the lines. So
Right.
rather than it soaks directly through the paper instead of smearing outward, I guess. is the
Right,
difference.
like it kind of bleeds out or
And we have the
blends.
Nina paper in packs. If you go to Paper Packs and go to Other, you can order it. I think it's 10 sheets for maybe $3.99.
I think you're right, yeah. All right, I'm not going to bore you more with my coloring, but this is Y20, oops, excuse me, that is Y26. So it is a yellow, but it's a very golden yellow. And I'm only going to use this I'm not going to blend a different color with it. So with your Copics, you can color once, and then you can go around it again, and it will just be darker. So you can do some shading just with one marker also.
That's a good tip too.
All right, so these are just the 2 colors. I will add, this one, I keep saying I'm not going to do it, then I do it.
Then she does it.
Y15, and then this is Y17. And I want it to make it look rounded.
Good honeybee colors.
Yeah. Now I got to turn it.
Now, there have a question, Katie, about what ink is Copic safe?
Memento. I like Memento. I've had no issues with Memento. People have said they've used Archival.
But
I did not have success with it. It bled out, but then it could have been another issue. I don't know. Memento works for me,
Memento
and so
is the
I use
recommended
it.
ink.
Yeah.
I think Diana might use Archival, but I'm not sure.
And notice I had a little oops here. I went out of the lines, which in life is
that's
okay.
good.
But we're
That's
going
good.
to
Now we can
use
show
our
something
eraser.
else.
Yeah. And I'm going to push that color or get rid of that color
So
there.
the 0, the blender, is actually like an eraser.
Yeah, it is not.
It takes color away.
Right, it's not a blender. It doesn't blend, where I know people have tried to blend with it and everything went away. One thing you can do with your blender, I can show you on the honeycomb, is if you go down the middle, just back and forth, it will lighten up the middle. And so it'll look more rounded.
Oh, that's perfect for that.
So we can come back to that. But these are the different colors, and you may remember, if you have yellows, we can add a yellow to help you add a yellow, or if you need a lighter yellow or a darker yellow, we can help you out. But those are the colors I'm going to use today.
And we carry all the Copic marker colors. We carry the sketch markers because we like those because they're refillable. You can replace the nibs on them.
Yeah.
They just have a lot of good qualities. And they're not as, the Copic markers, original markers, are so big and bulky for me. They're kind of that square barrel.
They are big. I don't think
So
I have
like
one.
these.
Yeah. And they don't come, the Copic markers, original ones, don't come in all the colors. Only the sketch do. All right, so this was my slimline card that I created. The honeycomb paper, I used that yesterday. But I did find another different honeycomb paper.
Yeah, I like that one.
So this is fun, and this is actually the Dare to Be Artsy paper, which goes with the stamp that I used. And the stamp I used is the Dare to Be Artsy Buzzy Bees, and that is $15.99. And then it does have a matching die set for $20.99, but it would be 20% off today.
Now, the stamp that Katie used yesterday did sell out.
It did.
Right?
Everything that I used
So
yesterday
it's sold out. We have more coming. It probably will arrive on Monday.
Oh, wow.
They shipped yesterday.
Ooh, awesome.
So they shipped yesterday, so they're probably going to arrive Monday.
If you want
if you want one, just give us a call, send us an email. We'll be glad to hold that for you. And we apologize for running out. It just, Katie was super popular. I know. We had no idea. So it was just really popular.
All right, so then what I also used is, I'm going to pull that die back out, okay, I just wanted to grab these. So this is the Stitched Lawn Fawn circle, which I used to cut out 3 circles on here, and then I cut out white honeycomb.
Oh my gosh.
And put those behind just to add a little dimension.
So the circle cuts not just the outside, but a stitch line right inside.
Yep.
And then, Katie, that's so clever to do the white on white. It just,
you barely see it, but when you see it, you
really
see it.
Cool. It's better than leaving it plain. I love it.
And then I did cut out my images of here and then put those on, but then used the white pen to add dots and lines. And
Which Katie's notorious for.
Yes, and the pen, the Posca pen I used yesterday is out. If you want it, call us. We put your name down. We've ordered
Dawn has reordered those, so they're coming.
You can use the Uniball pen also. If you are in a jam and you need a pen and you want to use the white, this will work out.
I like the
great
Uniball
too.
pen. That's what I use for things.
And then I used the Friend die. We talked about that, and My Sweet Fabulous Friend as
Which
my
goes
sentiment.
perfect with honey, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now, was that on the Friend die or stamp set?
It's on the stamp set, and it's actually 2 different words on there, or 2 different. So there's Fabulous, and then My Sweet is on there also. My Sweet. So I put them together, and then I stamped them on there and added Friend. Now, a hint with a friend, I would put adhesive or the toilet paper behind it to cut it out. Oh, I guess that would be the dye you would be cutting out, wouldn't it, Kelly?
Oh, that would be the dye.
Yes,
You had
so,
me confused.
yeah.
I was rude, Katie, and I'm sorry.
That's
I
okay.
said something to Chris. I looked away, and then I'm like, okay.
Okay,
Yeah, we're
so
back.
you're going to cut out the front, but put the toilet paper behind it. As
Or
you
the
see,
score tape.
Yeah, so you can do score tape also. The I, E, and D are separate. They're not connected. So I
Oh.
pull those off, and then it has the tape, and it's easy to put it on the background
Did you
with
use
my
tweezers then?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I'm a tweezer girl now.
So
Bees and tweez.
Bees and please. Oh my gosh. You know what? You can make a lot be.
You know, a lot bee. Oh my
You can
gosh.
make a lot of be a bee.
You could. All right.
Somebody wants us to do a pig week sometime. Gail, thank you for the
Gosh,
suggestion.
I'm so sorry. I just blew eardrums out.
So a pig week. I think we could do a lot with that too. Pigs are cute,
We
right?
could do it during the
Oh,
I'm trying
Chris, here comes Chris. She's oinking her way over. Katie, you'd have to find. She said. Chris said that hurt. Katie, you'd have to get a pig costume.
Okay. Okay.
She doesn't mind. She doesn't mind.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you guys.
I try not to
you
yell
know,
into my
Katie, I was
mic.
rewatching the video last night, and I don't want to say it warmed my heart because that sounds like a Hallmark movie or something.
Well,
but
I'm glad if I could
people-
warm your heart,
well,
Kelly.
I'm really sorry, Katie. It wasn't anything you said, but
oh my gosh,
but
Kelly.
there were several comments that said "Hello, friends" or "Good to see you," and
Yes.
it's just like.
That is
Thank
heartwarming,
you,
isn't
everybody.
it?
It is.
Yeah.
I want to come up with a better way to say how I feel because I don't want to sound like a Hallmark movie. But
Oh, I think
Katie,
I think they get
you
it.
warm my heart too. It's
Well,
always
good.
fun. It's always fun to work with Katie.
Oh, good. Well, I like working with
it's
you
a
too,
lot. It's a
Kelly.
lot of work too.
It's a lot of work to work with me.
No, it's a lot of work goes on when we're
Oh.
here together, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm anxious. Okay, so Diane,
Dia just brings me
bye,
down to earth.
she's rolling her eyes
I know.
under her mask. So.
Not about you guys.
See, now Marla just said, I love you guys. And,
Oh,
and
that's
Arlene
sweet.
says your videos warm my heart too. So
Oh, that's so nice.
it's-
And I have to say, people have said that we've gotten them through the COVID, but I have to say they got us through it too.
well, absolutely.
And
for sure,
it's,
Katie.
You know, and just having lots of fun in a kind of an icky time. So.
That's what we try. That's what we're here for. If we can't have fun, I don't need to be here, Katie.
Oh gosh, I know. Isn't that the truth?
All
All right. So now I'm going to go to the hello card.
We're going to the hello card.
Yes.
We've moved from friend to hello.
Friend to hello. So with the hello card, as you can see, I done some prep work here.
Of course.
I have to see what I have prepped
I like
here.
your green screen, Katie.
Thank you.
That green background makes things pop.
Well, I wanted
I don't know
yesterday.
how
I
you
put
came
white
up with
on
it.
white, and you couldn't see a
This
thing
is really
yesterday.
good.
So I thought we could. You'll be able to see better.
Oh, she's
Okay.
got a lot of stuff
I
here.
do, and look at these fun honeycombs I cut out.
And that's from that die.
It is from this little guy here.
It's nice because it cuts out your images, but there's that bonus of having the
Yes.
little honeycomb.
All right, so what I'm going to do here is show you how I created this card.
This one right here, the
Yep.
hello card.
So I still do every quarter inch on everything, and so this is your standard card, and I cut a quarter, so it would be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So then I cut another quarter inch off, so this goes to 4 by 5 1/4. And then you can see I need a black background,
Of course.
and
You
so
cut that already or not?
I'm going to show you how I think.
Oh,
It might be a
oh,
scary
no.
thing,
Oh
but
my
you just
gosh.
go with me.
Here we were going along really smooth, and now Katie's going to show us how she thinks.
I'm going to put it out there for the world to see.
I wonder if your husband is still watching.
He probably just got off. Okay, so this I'm going to cut this down to the next quarter inch. So in my mind, I think
We're all going to Katie's
white.
mind.
Okay, I think white at 5 1/2, yellow, and then the next layer. So
Oh, so
to
you
5.
don't have to like think about it then
yeah,
or do any math.
right. Okay, so then I know 4 1/4 was the original size, the yellow, and then one down.
Katie, I actually have to say I like that.
And then it
That
takes care
is
of my
really
thinking.
clever. Because sometimes I can figure out the measurement, but I can't remember it by the time I pick up my trimmer.
Right.
So
Yes, I do that all the time.
That is really
I
a
cut
great
something-
tip. Did you show that yesterday?
No.
That tip? Okay, I didn't think so.
I cut something 3
Is
times.
this the one you held up this morning? Okay.
Yeah. All right, so to cut the white paper, obviously it was larger. So I'll show you how I cut the white. So then I go back and I think, okay, 5 1/4 is where I started. I did yellow, black, and this one. I cut.
Oh,
Then 4
my
1/4 was
gosh.
started. Yellow, black, cut.
I want to know how
So-
many people are going to be doing it, cutting like that with Katie. No ruler needed, no
No
measurement
ruler.
needed.
That's why I do all 1/4 inch. So then that's going to go on to here.
Elena likes the way you think. Rhonda says no math
Thanks.
is awesome. Julie
Yeah.
loves your tip. Oh, my
thank
gosh,
you.
Katie. Okay, we went into your
You
brain.
went in my
and-
mind, and it
we
was
went
kind of
and
awesome, wasn't
it?
it?
Was okay, it was awesome.
It wasn't too scary.
And we're back.
Yeah, and now we're back into reality. Thanks for visiting. Okay, so then the next step is after I cut that down, I already cut 2 of the honeycombs out, and I have those pieces here.
Okay.
And so I'm just going to show you how wonderful these cut. I know you don't like to. I did pre-cutting just so you didn't have to watch me do all this cutting.
But it's
So,
nice to see how it cuts. And this is
Yeah.
the big shot, which is 35% off this week.
Yes, I sometimes
And
like
everybody
to take 2
needs a big
passes.
shot.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what I would do without my big shot. I wouldn't do demos.
Well,
All right.
we got to make sure you always have a big shot then, Katie, because everybody wants you to come back.
Okay. Okay. All
Okay,
right. So I pulled
and-
that off,
Okay, so Anne wants to know what cutter. I'm sorry, you pulled it off. Let's
Yep.
pull it off, and then I got a
and
question
then
for you.
I'm going to put my purple tape on here.
Oh my gosh!
And sometimes it works. And after all that, sometimes it pulls it off, but it didn't.
It didn't, but a lot of times it does.
It does. And darn it.
That's a good trick for any die.
Yeah, I turn around and pull it off with and if I don't, then I just use this. But it should have done this.
Oh my
We'll see.
gosh, Sue just said, my boss just asked me what's going on, LOL. I said I'm on my lunch watching my busy friend.
That is a
Oh, that's
beautiful
so fun.
statement.
Karen says
Okay.
it's the highlight of her day. They
And
want to visit your mind again, Katie.
I'll invite you later. I forgot to cut this paper down, so can you
Do you want me to stall?
could
Okay.
you real quick?
There goes Katie. She's got to go
Oh
cut some
my
paper
bee costume went over my BE.
over her
I know. How do you say
butt.
that? Yeah.
Went over your butt.
It did.
Okay, Katie ran to cut some paper.
Oh goodness.
Another Katie moment. Rosetta says the cutting tip alone is worth the price of admission.
Really?
And then we had
I
a
would have
question
never.
about the background paper. And Katie's using, I
Oh.
think it's on this card. Or no, is it that card? Okay.
This is my favorite, and it's called Bumblebee. Petite Prints by Doodlebug, Bumblebee Linen.
Okay, and that's online.
Yep, and
You
the
can-
back has
I know it's
a
online
gingham.
because I pulled it in an order this morning. So somebody is getting this.
Yes, I
in
love
their
this
package.
paper.
And if you go to paper, and then you can go to Doodlebug Petite Prints, and all the petite prints are in there, and they're really nice for cards because you know what, Katie? They are petite prints, aka
are.
small prints.
Yes.
So
Those are the and this is limeade.
limeade. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what I cut my flowers out with.
Oh, I was going to say I didn't see that you used limeade,
Yeah,
but you did
and
use
my
it here
little
on your
flowers.
flowers.
And I used it yesterday on on a card too when I cut out the stems, and I don't know where that card is. That card's gone.
The card is gone. Uh-oh.
So
I hope everyone's been enjoying Bee
Okay.
Week. I think it's been really fun.
it's been a lot of fun, hasn't it?
It's been, yeah.
All right, so now I have my honeycombs cut out. They don't look very pretty. And so then I'm just going to cut a scrap piece of the linen, my favorite paper.
Now this cutter, maybe this is the cutter they were asking about.
Oh.
This is the tonic trimmer, the Tim Holtz trimmer, that's been very hard to get, and it's still on back order.
It's my favorite trimmer. I
We're
love
trying
it.
to get it. We just aren't able to get it yet. But if you want it, send us a message. We'll put you on the list.
All right.
It's a nice size. It's 8.5 inches. So.
I use it all the time.
Okay. Oh, okay.
right.
I didn't get what you were doing. Now I get it.
Okay.
So, okay. So
right,
other people
so-
might be confused like
All right,
me.
I'm going to start here.
So Katie cut out the little honeycombs out of this white
Yeah.
paper,
So we're going for
but
this.
she's saving them because
Yeah.
they're actually, this white paper is the background of her card.
Yep, so we cut out the honeycombs. Now these white ones that I cut out became the white ones on this card.
Oh, okay. I'm a little slow, Katie.
That's
It's
all
Friday.
right. It's okay. I've got you. You got me?
Thanks,
I got
Katie.
you.
We're here together. We're in this
All right.
together with 168 people.
Okay, I had a moment. All right,
She
so
had a
now
moment.
I'm going to flip this over and just add a little bit of adhesive here.
I thought
Because
you were just
I'm going to
cutting out
cut-
your things. I didn't. I thought, oh, she's showing us how to cut out a die. Okay.
Oh, so then I'm going to put that paper on the back. So now I have a different background on my card. So I'm going to adhere this down
And Katie's using the adhesive grain,
Oh,
the
I
big
love
daddy of all
that.
adhesives.
and then put that down. So it does have a background.
And it just doesn't look like much right now. It's just splotches.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it? So I got some yellow cardstock, and it's called Pineapple Bliss. It's my favorite too. And I cut out 2 honeycombs over here. And what I want to show you is that I put the toilet paper, or you can put some adhesive on the back of it too. And if I was done, I would have kept this piece. I think we've talked about this way back.
Yeah, your scrap box.
Yeah, my adhesive scrap box. So all these little pieces have adhesive on the back of them. So when I need a piece of paper that has adhesive in the back, I go, there's my bunny ears from my gnome.
Oh.
So I go here to get a piece. And then I just keep those in there, which works out quite handy. Then all I did was, I'm going to show you how this cuts out, because it cuts out really nicely too.
So this you already have the adhesive on.
Yes. And sometimes
That's
I
good to know.
wonder if it will be able to go through, like the die cut will be able to cut through the paper
Right.
and the adhesive. And so I take 2 passes
Those
through.
are really nice quality dies from Dare to Be Artsy.
They are. They're very, very nice. And it pops out so nice. No problem at all. And the most satisfying thing is when those just fall out, isn't it, Kelly?
Yes, it
Oh my
is.
gosh.
For sure.
If I have a die that doesn't cut, I won't use it. I don't know about you
well,
guys.
you know what? We try not to sell. If we find out a brand or
Yeah.
a die doesn't cut, we don't sell it at Memory Bound because
It's not worth it.
I don't want to be annoyed, and I don't want any of our
No.
customers to be annoyed with it.
All right, so I'm going to just take the adhesive back off. It's a little sticker. And then I'm going to put that.
And you know where it goes.
Yeah, it's like a little puzzle. It's going to fit right into that outline that I already created.
Oh my gosh,
Isn't that fun?
that's
It's
really
super
neat,
easy. And look at,
Katie.
if you wear fake fingernails, it comes off really easy too. If your nails look as horribly as mine did the other day, I thought, oh.
Katie, you don't have to have good nails when you've got a bee costume on.
Oh, you're so right.
You don't have to have anything good. If you got a bee costume on,
I'm
that's
good
all
to
you,
go.
that's all you need.
Gosh, I'm going to remember that. That one's good. It's kind of stuck. All right, so there you go. That's
The
how I made
Doodlebug,
it.
TJ, I think you're probably talking about the Bumblebee linen paper from Doodlebug, and it's not out of stock. We can have someone check it if you try to find it. It's ooh, gosh, I got to get a little further away here. It's the Bumblebee gingham linen, and we have plenty of it. We did load up on that. We loaded up on a lot of things. So it's not out of stock. You can call us, or you should be able to go online and find it.
Now this might be a piece that I throw in my scrap box, because when you have some little dies, you
Maybe
can
a
put them on
word
the
or
edges.
something could
yeah.
go on there.
So I'm going to throw that in my scrap box.
Now Katie's talking about the toilet paper adhesive, and that's a roll of tape that's two-sided, and it looks like a
Oh.
roll of toilet paper, and it has been out of stock for probably 3 months. Katie, what do you think?
Yes. We got it, and then
But
we didn't have
it's
it. We have
we
a
do-
toilet paper shortage here at Memory Bound.
Yes, but we do have the score tape that comes in an inch, inch and a half, and 2
Yes,
inch, and you
and I
can do
use
the
that.
same thing with that.
And I should have shown that too, that you can
And the
use
toilet
that.
paper it has a date, so we're very hopeful it's coming back in the near future.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we're busy today, aren't we?
I
My
guess.
gosh.
You know what I mean when I say just two, right?
All right, so that is the basics of this card.
Okay.
And then you would cut out your bee and add your bee and then cut out your background. I used the yellow cardstock and added the black.
Looks good, Katie.
There you
Looks
go.
Really cute.
Now this one is just, I stamped those on there just randomly. I did use the wonky die I used yesterday and it is out, but if you would want it, let us know.
Yeah, it's been reordered.
Then I added to be true to who you are, and so then I added the pink little bee, and I wanted her to look like she had a little pearl necklace on. So I used the white dots on there.
I see that now.
And she's sparkly, but you can't really see that she's sparkly. And then what I did, I wanted to have some of those little fly lines like I used yesterday, so I just put dots with a black pen.
Okay,
to
like
add
a
those.
fine tip black pen. Nice.
All right, I want to share with you one more card. This one's a little bit more,
Now this
has
one,
some more layers to it, I
now
should
this
say.
is a die, a slimline die. And we
Yes.
had a lot of those in stock when we placed our order, and they sold before our order even came in. So we are out of that one, I believe, but it is coming. It's on order. We can get it for you. I think it's $29.99.
Yep, and it's called the Honeycomb Slimline.
And you could
Die.
use this for honeycomb, but Katie, other colors you could make that.
Oh,
Purple
yeah.
and pink,
Absolutely.
and it doesn't have to necessarily be a honeycomb.
Right.
It
So
could
what
be
I
lots of
want to
different
do is show you a few things with this one. I need to kind of
Do you need to
clean up a little, yeah.
All right,
All right.
Katie's going to clean up.
So that's all right. I'm just going to pull this stuff out. So the first part of this die, what I used, and I'm not quite sure what this is for. Any ideas?
It looks
Kelly?
like it's just a border or something.
So I used.
Thank you.
It comes in these
You
pieces.
get lots of pieces
Yeah.
with that.
Oh, and it's very versatile, I will say.
Katie, I saw that die. I saw a sample online. I liked it. It was done like snowish. They did it
Oh,
in
yes,
blues.
yes. I think that's on the back.
And now I'm thinking, oh yeah, let's see that.
Yeah.
Now
That
I'm
would be
thinking
good.
that maybe after what you did, maybe I need it.
This background paper?
We have that one instead.
I have a substitute for the background. It's very, very
Okay.
close.
All right. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I did, this is going to be I'm going to use a slimline card, one of the white slimline cards.
From Photoplay,
Photoplay.
number 9.
Mhm, a number 9.
Okay.
All right, that's what we're going to use. And then I cut a black background, and that's what this piece is
Okay.
for. So I cut that out. And then I cut out a white piece of this.
With the
also.
same as the black?
Yep,
Okay.
the same. So I have that. I'm just going to show you our building pieces. And then
Oh
with
my
this
gosh,
one,
I want that really bad.
Isn't it pretty?
Katie, yes.
so with this one, I put the paper on the back, the adhesive, put adhesive on the back. And what I noticed was when I cut it out this time, is that it actually embossed little honeycombs on the side. I don't know if you can see them at the top
Let me
at all.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can.
So that's what I like because it seemed to have a little bit more thickness, so it added those little
Little
honeycombs.
texture.
So we're going to use this also, but before I do that, I also cut it out in a different color just to see, and that's fun too. And then I want to show you just real quickly how to cut it out because it's a pretty big die. So what I did was pull my plate out and put my paper down.
So you're showing us a trick because this requires extended cutting plates, or
Nope,
does it?
it's,
Oh, it
it's
doesn't.
regular,
Oh,
no,
okay.
but
All
it
right.
fits. It just fits. And so you want to make sure you have your plate covering on each side.
Okay. I
Because
see.
what I would do is run it through this way, and then I came back to make sure I cut that edge off again, because my edge right here was not getting cut off, and
So
I
it's
think it was
very
because
close.
it was very, yeah.
So you could use, if you have extended platform and
Yeah.
cutting pads, use that, and if you don't, it still fits on the regular, which is nice.
Yeah. Now, like I said before, my concern is this has got to come out easily because I am not going to spend 3 hours pulling this stuff out. I'm going to put this down on the floor now. And so these pop out awesome. And then I'm going to pull this off.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, Katie.
Look at that. It's all cut out. How dreamy is that?
It's just a neat design. They did such a good job because it's honeycomb, but it's not honeycomb.
Right. Yes, because you can use it for a lot. Halloween would be fun too.
Yeah.
All right, so then I use these 3 little ones, and I just already cut those out in white. And again, I put the adhesive backing on those also.
If you don't have the adhesive backing, you could use a fine tip glue to adhere them.
Okay.
Katie's getting something else out.
Well, I wanted to show you a little trick.
We love your tricks, Katie. Everybody loves your tricks. Somebody said they would buy the book that was filled with Katie and Janet's tricks.
Oh my goodness.
Paper crafting tricks
Ooh,
by Katie
Janet.
and Janet. You guys could get together and
write a book, or
Write a
just
book.
put our stuff together, or just put
Write
our
a book.
stuff in there.
self-publish.
All right, this has the adhesive on the back. And I'm going to put these, say I just want to do these 2. Well, instead of putting my whole big plate over, I use my little guy.
Yes.
That's from my
Sidekick?
yes. And that just works just as well. And I put it through again.
It just makes it a little faster,
Yeah.
too.
And these pop out really well, too. So that's just a little side.
Well, we know those are good quality dies, for sure.
They are. Okay. Now, as my bee belly gets in the way,
At least it's not real.
at least it's not my beer belly.
Well, you know, a beer belly and a bee belly. A beer belly is just a bee belly with an R on the end of it, Katie. So it's
Okay. All right, so in order to make this, I'm going to open up my slimline card, and I'm going to cut it down. I'm going to put the score line at 2 inches and cut it off.
so. How much did you cut off? About a little over an inch,
Oh.
maybe an inch and a quarter,
An inch and a half.
inch and a half.
Yeah.
Okay.
An inch and a half. I feel like Maggie the other day. I have stuff all over.
You do have a few things, but
I
that's
do.
okay. It's fun. We're all
Okay.
enjoying it.
All right, so now.
This is what I don't get. I'm anxious to see what you're doing with these pieces.
Okay, now let's get these lined up. So I'm going to do the white down first and then the black. So I'm just going to put a strip of adhesive across here just to save time. And then going to add a little border there at that bottom.
Oh, so okay. So
Okay.
that worked really well.
Yep.
Now, how did you think of that, Katie?
To think of what?
How did you think to cut 2 out, a black and a white, and just slip it over a little bit to have
don't
a
know.
slight? That's really neat.
Thank you. It's just in my head, Kelly.
Okay, their question is, could you cut the front of your card off using the die?
Well, yeah, that you could, but here's the thing I had. You'd have to open it up, and my Big Shot isn't that big.
Oh, the opening
Yeah.
doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah.
Good question,
Yes.
though. Very
Yes.
good question.
All right, so I'm going to take this off.
You could do that with the new Switch that's coming out later this summer.
Yes, you could.
With a
Ooh,
bigger
yeah.
platform.
All right, so thank you for your patience. Okay,
Here we go.
I'm going to put
And
this
here
on.
we go.
Oh, crap.
All right.
Sorry.
I think we all see what happened. Oh, look at who's back here. Hi, girls.
Did you hear me?
They heard Katie say, "Oh crap," and everybody. All right. So what happened was, Katie had her flipped her black and white. So she.
How is that not going on?
It is right there.
Oh. Okay.
She just had she had them
flipped it.
upside down.
Yes.
So
All right.
her dies were upside down because it is not symmetrical. So no big deal.
I am so
All is
sorry
well.
for my
We're back.
my outburst there.
We're back. She had an outburst and said, "Oh crap!" But she could
And
have
I
said
just
something
ran
worse.
out of adhesive.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my. And I have
So
an
we need-
audience. I have a live audience. I'm so stressed. I'm starting to sweat.
Do you want Maggie to get us some adhesive?
Maggie, would you be willing to get me some adhesive?
Maggie, could
It
you?
doesn't matter. Tape?
Could you get one of these and
For
adjust
which one?
adjust one out and bring
Artsy.
one back?
Yes.
The refill. Did you pull all the dies over here, Katie? Were there still dies
No,
on?
this is all that I had.
Okay.
All right.
Janet says it's reality TV.
Oh my gosh.
Maggie's bringing you a refill.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh.
here we go. Let's take this opportunity.
Oh, you know what? I'll just use this.
But we want to show them. Okay, then we'll show them
Okay.
how to fill the grand.
Okay. All right.
Oh my gosh, Katie's mind burped. They said.
It did burp bad.
What's small?
had a bee burp.
and what's small, black, and drops things?
Katie. I don't know. What's
Okay.
small?
So you're using your glue pen then?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I'm about done with this demo now.
Oh no, we're not. It's going great, Katie.
Oh, listen to me. Oh.
You know
All
what?
right.
It's not what happens; it's how you react to it. Isn't there a famous quote? Something
Is it?
like
Okay.
that. It's
I'm
not.
going to take a deep breath.
It's not things that happen to you. It's how you react when they happen.
Thank you very much, Maggie.
Oh, Rosetta thought I was going to ask Maggie to get her a drink.
Oh, can you give me a drink too, please?
Okay, no.
What would you like?
A small vodka.
No, seriously, we have margaritas in the refrigerator today.
Could you bring me a little margarita, please?
Okay, now I want you to tell people how to do this.
Okay.
If you would.
Yeah,
Because this
absolutely.
is a really popular adhesive.
All you're going to do is push this little notch, and it opens up. Pull this out.
And sometimes what I do, if I'm not sure, I remember how it goes in, although the words go upright, so that's a good
so
way.
you can see it. And then what I do is you have this little hole and that hole. And so I hook it, and you can you see those two notches there?
Yes, we can.
All right, so I hook that first one in, and then the
that's a good
second
tip.
one, and we're good to
That's
go.
a good tip. Now that's the Easy Runner Grand, and I think
Yes,
is that
it's my
100 feet?
favorite.
I believe it has like
She
100
took the
feet
wrapper.
in it, so it is really good.
All right. Okay. So
We're back.
we're back.
We got adhesive again.
Took a little
It's
break
all good.
there.
It's all good,
Yeah.
Katie.
All right. So I am going to slide this adhesive on here, and then
I
I'm
want
going
to
to.
know if we have that same refill with dot adhesive, and I honestly don't know.
I don't think
we're going to have to
I
look. You can get
do.
it. We can get
Yeah.
it.
I'm going to line it up on the one edge and go across, and you're going to notice that my goodness, it is
My goodness.
short. My goodness.
My
And
goodness,
that,
Katie.
yeah. I'm still sweating right
That's
now.
just because the die is a little shorter, right?
Yep. So I'm just going to trim it off.
Hey.
There we go. Now
Winning.
it fits.
Oh my gosh, Beth says it's a fumblebee.
Oh,
Oh,
that is
I love
so
it. You know what? Puns
good.
are like my favorite
Okay.
things.
And I do have to say thank you, everybody, for just going with me.
Okay, and then you're trimming the little corner
That little
there.
corner off. Yep. And there you go.
Katie, why would we not go with you? That looks
Oh,
amazing.
well, thank you. You know, I get stressed. When something goes wrong, you've experienced it. You just want to leave. Okay. So then with these little guys, I pull off the backing. Oh, Kelly.
This is interesting. You can even do it with fake nails. So
trying.
I've heard.
Oh, there we go. I got
So
it.
now you're just covering up
Yeah, so
different
these are the
ones.
little die cuts, and then you can choose where you want to place them.
Or you
in
can leave
your-
it without, but I don't know how you
Absolutely.
thought to fill them in, because that
Well, I wondered what they were for.
that's really makes it cool.
Yeah, so you can add those then too. And then I just added these. You have to find one. They're not all the same. So you have to find one that it's going to fit on. But they
I
do. So there, that one fits pretty close.
All right.
So I did that. Now you can use, so when I cut it out of a different color over here, the yellow,
So you saved
Over
all
here?
your little hexagons?
yeah, you could add these little colorful hexagons in there too.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that fun? So you can save your little hexagons. Now, a gal, Sheila, did say, hey, I don't think I want this die because I make smaller cards. So I thought, well, Sheila, then she goes, well, maybe I could do it. Voila!
I have been wondering the same thing,
Yes.
Katie.
So we did the exact same procedure. Obviously, this time it was too short for this one, and this one is too long.
Here we go. Here
And
comes
so
the cutter.
I'm going to turn it over and just chop those ends off.
I was going to ask if there was a place to cut around the hexagons.
Let's see here.
Katie, you're getting a lot of profound words.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Will I understand them?
Yes, you
Okay.
will.
And there you go.
So that's an A2 card.
Yeah, and then you can add these little white honeycombs. I added them down in the corners so that you had some.
Oh,
Fun little stuff.
It just adds a little texture.
Yeah.
And
And
here
so I
they
had
are.
them down there too. And then add your B and your sentiment.
Katie, that's amazing. That is so
there.
amazing. Oh my
This
gosh.
is it's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing the layers and playing around with it and cutting the little hexagons out and adding the white dots. So I went through and added white on some of them also.
Those are the things you don't know are there, but they
Yeah.
really just kind of make it.
until you start to look, right?
Well, we all know Katie's got a great little way about her. Oh, do you have one more thing?
Well, I wanted to show the paper that is actually in
yeah.
the collection.
So this is this called All About the Buzz or All the Buzz?
All the Buzz,
This is called
okay.
All the Buzz from Dare to Be Artsy.
And
We've had to reorder it multiple times because it has been really popular.
oh, I'm just making a mess, Kelly.
Katie's stuff
Oh,
is
my
falling
Lord.
over.
All right, now with that die,
This is the neat thing that Dare to Be Artsy does.
is so smart.
And they are really smart.
you can cut these bees out. So skip Copics altogether and just cut them out.
So
With
if
your
you,
dies.
So if you buy the die, you should buy the paper.
Yes.
At least one sheet, and you can die cut your bees.
Yes, and that has a
It's
honeycomb
got
on
a
the
good
back.
honeycomb on the back. And that one's called Be Happy.
And
We want
they're all
everybody to
about-
be happy.
Yes, this is called Beehive, and the die cuts out the beehive.
Yep.
And on the back, I love those flowers. And look at this border. Check your borders out.
Now Lisa has a really good suggestion,
Oh,
not
good.
for this die, but this other die that had the little hexagons. If you're doing a quilt pattern,
Oh, yeah.
you could do some type of a little quilt piece.
Oh, that would be really cool. I like that.
It's really neat.
And then here is one. And these actually you can cut out also on the lines.
Yeah, that's really
Or the
neat.
borders, I should say, with
And the honey
nice flower.
pots. I think the honey pots cut too.
Yep. And this one, you have the honey pots, the jars, and the bee, and the
What do you call that? Honey dipper?
A honey dipper?
I don't know the official name, but the thing that you drip honey
Yeah.
with. I just usually squirt it out of a bottle, but
Yeah. So do
You know,
we.
you don't
Is your
need that.
bottle a bear?
sometimes.
All right. And then this plaid. This is a good plaid. And then it's actual bears on the back
Oh,
with bees.
that's so cute.
There we go.
So that's called All the Buzz. It's from Dare to Be Artsy.
Yep. And goes with the dies and the stamps.
Goes with the dies and the stamps. And we have the stamps in stock. I think the dies are gone, but we have more coming, and they ship really fast. We really like Dare to Be Artsy. It's a great brand.
It is.
Obviously, it cuts well, Katie.
Very well. I would say yes.
So,
Yes to
do we
that.
have any? Okay, do we have any more? Today's Friday. It's the last day for $2.99
Yes.
shipping.
$2.99
So we'll
shipping.
ship any order for $2.99, unless it's like a big shot. Which reminds me, last day for the big shot sale, 35% off all of our big shot and our big shot fold away.
Okay.
And today is the big die day.
20% off dies. Stock up.
It's die day. 20% off.
It's
you can
die
order.
day.
It's die day.
And this is just a little sneak preview. I'm not going to say anything, but that's a little sneak preview for next week sometime. Not
I think
me.
Friday. For
Friday. Yep, not
Maggie
me.
and Dawn are doing
Yeah.
a duo on Friday.
Yes, that ought to be good.
And Teresa
Isn't
will
it?
be here Monday,
Yeah.
and she's using this stamp
Oh, is she the smile?
and die. She's doing Smile.
Wonderful.
We always smile when Teresa's here.
She's great.
Oh, we're supposed to show the gnome dies, Katie.
The gnome
Cheryl,
dies.
yeah.
Which ones? The
Whatever you can find, I would say.
all right. Let's see. Well, I do know
Katie's
that
going to buzz
the-
around.
The
She's buzzing around the hive.
the crafty ones are in.
Okay.
Tula and Norbert's Buzzy Bees. Those are not in stock yet, and hopefully
Sweet
they're
as
gonna-
honey. We're still
Yeah.
waiting. Those have been back ordered.
And I'm supposed to do a demo next week with using Tula and Norbert's bees if the stuff comes in.
Okay, we hope
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah. So do I.
Okay, so there is the Tula and Norbert. And we have the Lawn Fawn one. Let's go look at that.
Oh,
one.
okay. Let's
Yeah, let's, Katie.
let's go look at that. Oh goodness, look at that, Kelly.
Yeah, the stamp
Yeah.
pendables have been really popular.
Excuse me.
Beep,
Whoop, beep, beep, beep.
She's cute as a bee. Okay, here's the
Little
Lawn Fawn
Dawn.
exclusive for their birthday month, the gnome.
Look at the outline on it. I really
Yeah,
like
he
that.
outlines. And here's a couple samples, and this one is $16.99, and it also comes with the mushroom and the little lantern, which is really cute. And that's going to be online under Dies and Lawn Fawn, and that's 20% off too. So all of our dies
Yeah.
are 20% off.
I can't think I do know the just the spring one, that is on reorder. I don't know, what about, do we have some birthday gnomes hanging out?
Katie's checking for Tula and Norbert birthday gnomes.
Nope. Oh, we got Norbert.
Oh, okay.
We have Norbert.
A stamp, but
A
we don't
stamp.
have,
We don't
his
have the die,
but
yeah.
we can get it.
Yeah.
They had a little bit of
just
a
love
delay on some of those.
Yeah. Yeah, and thanks for bearing with us on that, because companies have, oversea issues. So we
Yes.
can't.
Or
yeah.
things on a boat waiting out at the coast.
Yeah.
So thank you
thank
everybody
you.
for joining us. Have a wonderful
Oh, yeah,
weekend.
and happy Mother's Day to
Oh,
everyone.
yes, okay.
Yes.
And remember, we got gift cards you can buy online. So if you need a Mother's Day gift, you can do
Yes.
it online. It gets emailed right to you.
Yeah.
I don't think it even has a date on it. If you're like me and you might be buying things the morning of
That
or
is like
the day
the-
before.
Yeah.
Or you can come in the store or let your family know what you really want.
Right.
And have a great weekend.
Be
And
awesome.
Be awesome, be happy, be kind.
Yeah.
Be crafty.
Be everything.
Be creative.
There you go.
And see you later.
Thank you.